February 28, no? Madami nagtatanong, Fritz, paano ba tayo apektado dito? So my few slides today will guide us through, no? The economic impact of the Middle East conflict. The longer the conflict, and we are now on its third month, the more painful for the Philippines. So in this slide, we highlight the following key takeaways. Number one, we are expecting slower economic growth. Number two, higher inflation o pagtaas ng presyo ng mga bilihin. Feel na feel nyo yun di ba? Yung pagtaas ng presyo ng diesel, 150% until it reached 154 pesos per liter. At ang presyo ng gasolina, naging 100 pesos. Okay? So, pag tumataas yung presyo ng mga bilihin, lumiliit ang imong pitaka. Diba? And therefore, you can spend less. Third, as inflation goes up, central bank, imong BSP, will start raising interest rates, which they did. And in this slide, we're calling for 4 to 5 interest rate hikes this year. To bring it from 4.5 all the way to 5.25 or 5.5%. Fourth, na kayong mga media, nire-report nyo palagi, yung paghina ng piso. In the golf courses, sa Grab, yan lagi ang pinag-uusapan Okay? And we forecast that the peso will continue to weaken. And finally, because of this, tinatawag natin tailwinds, lahat ito masama sa ekonomiya ng Pilipinas, yung Philippine stock market will be just range bound. Hindi yan bubulusok, hindi yan aakyat. And bakit ganito? Problema ba natin ito? Ganito yung epekto dahil ang Pilipinas ay umaangkat or nag-i-import ng langis, gasolina, fertilizers, pesticides, urea. No? So sa ating mga magsasaka, double whammy ito. Maski wala silang laptop, alam na nila, tumataas yung presyo ng mga kailangan ko, una. Pangalawa, may El Nino tayo, alam na nila, malulugi sila. No? So, ang kinatatakutan ng IRI, International Rice Research Institute, ay yung food security ng 2027 maapektuhan. Ito, simple chart. Paano tayo apektado? It all starts always with oil. Whether it was the Russian-Ukraine war, the Gulf War, the Afghan war, at ngayon, Middle East conflict, it all starts with oil. Oil leads to higher gasoline, diesel prices. That leads to higher transport costs. Yan yung tinatawag na pagtaas ng inflation, pagtaas ng presyo ng mga bilihin. Eventually, BSP raises interest rates at apektado lahat ng investments. Babagsak yung stock market, tataas yung interest rates, hihina yung piso. Bakit humihina ba yung piso? Dahil pag tumataas yung presyo ng langis at gasolina at lahat ng pagkain na binibili natin, tumataas yung import bill. So yung mga kumpanya na umaangkat have to buy more dollars. As the demand for dollars moves up, then the peso weakens. So yan din. So nag-umpisa na yung first BSP rate hike at sabi ni Governor Eli, itong June, iintayin lang natin yung inflation ng Mayo. Pag lumabas yun on the first week of June, ang pag-uusapan, magre-rate hike ba tayo sa darating na meeting o magkukol tayo ng off-cycle meeting, ng emergency meeting?